Once upon a time in a cheerful town, there was a candy shop called Sweet Treats. The candy shop was bright and colorful, with big windows that showed off rows and rows of candies, cakes, and other delicious treats. The sweet smell of sugar filled the air, making everyone who passed by smile. One sunny day, 3 best friends decided to visit Sweet Treats. There was Clara the cow, Carl the car, and Cindy the candy. Clara was a gentle cow with big, kind eyes. Carl was a shiny red toy car with wheels that went vroom vroom. Cindy was a happy candy with a wrapper that sparkled in the light. As they entered the candy shop, they were greeted by Mrs. Sweet, the friendly owner. "Hello, my dear friends, Mrs. Sweet said with a warm smile. "What brings you to my shop today?" "We're here to have fun and enjoy some treats," Clara the cow mooed happily. "Yes, we want to taste the yummiest cakes and candies," Carl the car beeped excitedly. "And I want to see all the new candies you have," Cindy the candy chimed in, her wrapper crinkling with joy. Mrs. Sweet clapped her hands. "Wonderful. Come on in and let the sweet adventure begin." First, they went to the cake section. There were cakes of all shapes and sizes, covered in colorful frosting and sprinkles. Clara's eyes lit up when she saw a big chocolate cake. "Look at this one. It has my favorite chocolate." Carl zoomed around the cake, admiring it from all angles. "It looks so tasty. Let's have a slice." Mrs. Sweet cut a big piece of the chocolate cake and gave it to Clara. Clara took a bite and closed her eyes, savoring the delicious flavor. It's so good. You must try it." Next, they moved to the candy section. There were jars filled with jelly beans, lollipops, gumdrops, and more. Cindy the candy felt right at home. "Wow, look at all these candies. Can we try some?" Mrs. Sweet handed out a few candies to each of them. Carl the car loved the gummy bears, Clara the cow enjoyed the caramel chews, and Cindy the candy was excited to meet so many new candy friends. As they munched on their treats, they laughed and shared stories. Carl told a funny story about a race he had with a toy airplane. Clara shared a tale about a time she got stuck in a fence and was helped by a kind farmer. Cindy the candy talked about her dream to travel the world and see all the candy shops. The friends were having so much fun that they didn't notice the time passing by. Mrs. Sweet brought out a special surprise, a big cake shaped like a candy jar. "This is for you, my sweet friends, to celebrate your friendship." They all cheered and thanked Mrs. Sweet. They enjoyed the cake together, each bite sweeter than the last. They felt happy and loved, knowing that their friendship made every day special. As the sun began to set, Clara, Carl, and Cindy knew it was time to go home. They thanked Mrs. Sweet for the wonderful time and promised to visit again soon. Walking out of Sweet Treats, Clara mooed, "Today was the best day ever." Carl beeped in agreement, "I can't wait to come back." Cindy crinkled her wrapper and said, "We are the luckiest friends in the world." And so the 3 friends walked home, their hearts full of joy and their tummies full of delicious treats. They knew that no matter where they were, as long as they were together, every day would be as sweet as candy.